Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder, Tedder Bear Stamping. Hey Valerie, hey Pat. I love chatting with you even before we even get started. And you are so welcome for your cards. I'm glad they got there safe and sound. Today we are going to be, like I said last week, going to be using Elephant Parade because these guys are just too cute. And I did one card in class this week, and then I'm going to save one. So we will have, if you guys want the first one that was in the class, like whoever wins, you can have that right away. The second card, you'll have to wait because I am going to have it with a class next month. So that's quite a ways to wait, but I will put your name down and I'll put it on there if that's the one that you want. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first card has a lot of good pieces to it. And it's always fun to see if they'll come out of the envelope. So now you can't have an elephant without little peanuts. These are so cute. Hey, Joy. Thanks, Joy. I'm glad you got it too. It's always nice to get happy mail, right? All right. So we are going to start with Flirty Flamingo. And all the measurements are on my blog. And I have the PDFs there. And if they don't make sense, you can always come back here and see what I've done. All right, so we are going to put the base aside for now, and we're going to bring in my white that's going to be on the front, and we're going to stamp the cute elephant. And I always have stories for my cards. So we will tell you a story. I'll tell you a story on how this is going to go. All right. So these two are best friends. And you would think, because you know the whole fairy tale, or not the fairy, I guess it is, where the elephant got scared of the mouse. Well, this one is not afraid because, let me add some butterflies to the top and then I'll continue my story. Okay, so he's not afraid because he is going to be dropping peanuts for his friend. But first off, we need to color him and his friend. So I want to make sure I have the dark. I am going to color them both with the same blends because that just makes everything work nicer. I'm just going to do his outline here. And I'm using Smoky Slate because I think they're both gray. And you know, I'm all for gray. Okay. So he's pretty easy and fast. And then because I am using Flirty Flamingo as my base, I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo for his ears. And yes, it is a little bright, but it kind of mellows out once you get going. So his friend here is going to have the same colors. I love how everything can coordinate. Okay, so now the elephant, I'm going to make this a girl, and she's got her toes painted. All right. I never do my toenails because my feet look so horrible. In fact, I don't wear sandals very often. Or shorts at that matter, because I am embarrassed by my legs, everything. You know. I'm sure you've heard that, or you have experienced it. Okay, so now we're just going to color him in I love these blends. They do last a long time. And for the price, I can't believe how long they last. So if you're on the fence, these are a good deal. Isn't he cute? Now, of course, you'd probably go a little bit slower to make sure you stay in the lines. This is what happens when you get a stamp set that you need to color. All right, already really cute. So now we are going to bring in the peanuts with my liquid glue, and we have a brand new cute little tweezer pack, plus our embossing buddy has come back. Yay. Been praying for that. And whoa, that was a little much. So they all come in like a pack together. The tweezers, the embossing buddy, and a tray to hold your embossing powder. All right, so he's just picked it up. I don't know why, but I just got that saying in my head. Can tell that my husband used to watch wrestling, but are you picking up what the rock is dropping? Okay, enough of me being silly. All right, so he's just dropping them along the trail and then watching his cute little buddy pick them up. Hey, Dottie, this elephant is just too cute, and I'm excited for you guys to see the next card because some of you have already seen this because you came to the class. All right, it's a little time consuming on the little peanuts, but they're too cute. Okay. Then, of course, we have to color our butterflies. And I'm going to color the inside. Now, I did Google what butterfly, which butterflies to try to color. And I did really like this color in it. This is not the picture that I had because this is more like not realistic. But I do love the look. So we're going to do the light and dark of the pumpkin pie. And then very carefully go around each wing. And like I've said, on the 21st, I'm having my Christmas in July class next month. I'm really excited. I have not designed anything yet, but I bought all the stamp sets from the new catalog. So the perk of being able to order early for being a demonstrator. All right, so we have those, and then I'm going to put in black. I want to make sure it's the black in the center of each butterfly. And then we're going to do the sky because otherwise they look like they're just floating. Can't have that. Okay. And we're going to use Balmy Blue again, which seems to be my sky color. Hey, Mary. The peanuts do make the card. They are too cute. All right, so since we've colored it all in, we don't have to worry about masking. And I'm not going to get close enough to the characters here to like mess up that because some of it is lighter. But I did want to make it to where it's not going onto them, but still the sky. Okay, so we have that. The peanuts are super cute. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story I said in my class the other night because it was just too funny. When I was growing up, we went and saw some elephants. I think I was grown, a very young adult, and we went to see the elephants, and they were in an enclosure, but they could kind of reach out to the crowd. And all he did was put out his trunk like this and just passed it around each person so that somebody would give him some food. It was just too cute, and that has stuck in my head. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and then we're going to do a sentiment real quick. Okay, so we are going to say friends forever because that works out perfectly for this stamp and for this card. And I always try. I get a long strip, so if I make a mistake, I can just keep going down until I get it right. It's a little crooked, but let's try it one more time just to be on the safe side. Then I'll pick which one I like the best. Oh, that one's better. Okay. All right, so I am just going to trim this by eyeballing that it is straight. And then I'm going to put it on a strip of the Flirty Flamingo. And then trim it to match. All right, then this is going to get popped up. I could have used regular size, but this is what I had grabbed. Whoop. Okay. And then we just have the inside. This is such a cute set. I can't wait to see what anybody else makes with it. I did not peek on anybody else's cards to make these cards because once I do that, then it kind of tends to where I get influenced, and I wanted to do something on my own. All right, so we're just going to put this here. Then I'm going to get my Wink of Stella and color my butterflies because butterflies are shiny and sparkly. Okay. And then this is going to go on the front. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the inside. And I wanted to come up with a sentiment that I liked, but it wasn't necessarily in this set because I didn't have any good inside ones that I wanted to use. So I'm doing the go-to sentiments, which is kind of a cool way of calling these. And they have some really cool script. So let's see if I have that right out here so I can show you. So I told them once, I told Stampin' Up! That I wanted a set that had different fonts of happy birthday. That's all I wanted was happy birthday. Well, they came across with this one that has different fonts of happy birthday, thinking of you, and just a note, and thank you. So it's pretty. I love the hey Angie, I love the font on this, on all of them, even the small ones, just so cute. So they do listen when we say something. All right. Since we had grass in the front, we're going to put some grass in the inside so that it matches. And then, of course, we have to put another peanut. And this time I think I'm going to try to hide it so it's like hiding in the grass. Cute. Okay, so that's going to get put on black, same as the front. Okay, and then that's going to go on the inside. I don't know who I want to send this to yet, but I know it's somebody like that I feel like I've been friends with forever and that I'm thinking of them. I think they'll like it. Okay. So there you go. You like it? All right. So now, one thing I did for my envelope, let me show you, is I just put the little mouse on there. He's adorable. Okay. So there's the first card. I do have 3 of these. So if y'all want this one, and I've got them. But the second one we have to wait on because I want to use it in class because I love how it came out. All right. So it was a little trial and error. I'm using Pretty Petal Pink, not Pretty, and Coastal Cabana together. And I started off, okay, let me tell you. Let me take these out because it is so cool. Hey, Valerie. Oh, I already said hi to you. These are coming up in the next catalog. Oh, it just doesn't do them justice. Oh my gosh. Right now, I've shown these in person and everybody is like gaga over them. But looking on the video, it's really hard to see how gorgeous they are. But this one is in Coastal, which is why I use this DSP from the Chic, let's see, what is it called? Texture Chic paper, because I wanted to use these. So nothing like, designing a whole card just so you can use the rhinestones or the sequins on this card. So you know what my how I work. I have to get it all to where I can use one thing. All right, so I'm going to pull out my cutter so we can score. Oops. And like I said, on the website, on my blog, which is listed right here, which you can't see now, but is all the PDF and everything. So this is 4 1/4 by, I'm pretty sure, 8 1/4. And we're going to score it at 5 1/2. All right, so there's one. Then we have another one that is 4 1/4 by 5 3/4, and we're going to score this at 1/4 on one side. Okay. Then we have the Coastal Cabana, and that's 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and this gets scored at 4 1/4. Okay. So this gets folded right in half. You want to go ahead and fold on this tiny little score line. And then you want to do this one. All right, so everything's been scored. What you're going to do is the card is going to be like this to begin with. And you want to be able to bring in a die. Let's get it. Oh. And it's listed. Right now, I just know it says shapes. I think it's Stylish Shapes. This has stitching on both sides. So this is why I wanted to use this. Is that you're going to do it, cut it right here, close to the edge, because this will not work if you don't do it close to the edge. So I went ahead and did that. Just wanted to be able to show you, but see how you can see, hopefully you can see, not sure if you can. There's stitching here. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to bring in this card, and it is going to be where you put it. It's exactly the same size. You put it up to the edge, not past, with the score line inside the card. So it's opening on this side. And you're going to use a pencil. Stylish Shapes, thanks. And you're going to do your circle so that you know that these two are going to line up. You want that. Then you're going to die cut this. And what I did was I die cut them both at the same time, because once you die cut this, then you can draw a circle for the other side and have it match. But I had to go through the machine like 3 times to get it to cut through both layers, but it worked. So then that is like this. All right. So this is how it looks. And then you got to make sure when you put it on, you have it on the right side of this. So now we have that. Then I needed to, let's see. After you do that, I wanted to make this as a layer. Boy, this seems wider. I'm wondering if it's wider. Hold on one second. We might have to trim it. I don't think it is, but 4 1/4. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay. So I think that this might be too small, but the one that I cut and prepared for you is not. So I already die cut this, and it's going to go on the front. So a little bit of it peeks through, just a tiny bit of the stitched. But I used the layering circles for this one so that it is more scalloped. Okay, so now let's put it together. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. And I want to make sure it gets put down by the circle because it doesn't have anything to hold it otherwise. All right. This makes me very nervous. I want it to be right. Okay. Now, see how pretty that is? Look at that. Love it. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is take this that you've already die cut, and we're going to make sure we have it on the right side, because if I turned it, it might not fit. Let's check. Sometimes, you know, nope, I think it is this way. All right. So we're going to do that. But first, we're going to put this on to this. This is going to line up right to this edge. So this is the same. We're going to use the tear and tape on this edge because we can kind of have it go over on this side and it'll be okay because we can fold it. But if I tried to do the Seal Plus, it wouldn't do as well because it doesn't fold as well as the tear and tape does. Okay. You always want to make sure you seal it really well and then try to peel off the side away from the edge because then it's much easier. As I say that, of course, it doesn't want to do it. All right. Like I said, you just want to bend over the edge on that. Okay. Don't want any of that sticking out. So now we're going to go ahead and put this right along this edge and hopefully straight. Okay. So now it's attached to the back, just on the one, because it opens. See, now I didn't quite get it folded right, but should be okay unless it sticks. That would be bad. All right. Then you're going to bring this, and it's going, see if I've got this right, because I'm afraid I'm going to do it wrong. All right, so we turn it, and this is going, okay, I might have done it wrong. Hold on. No, that's right. This goes under here. The other way. Goodness, this goes here. All right. See, I only got to do this once before I wanted to show you because I was so excited. All right, so now you're going to put adhesive on the back of this so it'll fit on here. But first you're gonna want to be sure, and I don't, hold on. I already cut it. I must have left it over there. Hold on 1 second, because I have one thing that I already cut. Shoot. Well, it was the gold piece that goes under. And let me make sure I didn't have it on something else. Well, all right, so what I'm going to do is just punch me a piece of gold because it needs to go under here. And since we still have the punches, well, I have the punch. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. We don't sell it, but I can still keep them. Okay, let's measure this to make sure I know what size has to go behind this. So it has to be over 2. So I'm going to do a 2.5 inch circle. Okay, the other one was very pretty because it had the stitches on it, but we can only do what we can do. All right, so we want to make sure that this is going to peek under here for when we do it. So I'm going to just put that aside for right now. All right, now that I've got that. All right. I am going to use my embossing buddy just to make this not so sticky on this side, just because I didn't quite get it cut the right way. This way, it's not going to stick. And now we can buy these. So excited about that. I know I'm not the only one. All right. So this goes like this. This goes, wait, I get so confused on which way it goes. All right, like this. All right. So we need to only put this one right here onto here because we don't want it to be put together. So you're going to, oh, see, I've already got this on. We're all good, I promise. All right. This gets put onto here. So I wanted to make sure I get this right. All right. And if I have it bent the wrong way, we're going to be okay because we can always move that. And hopefully I've got it right. All right. So this goes right up to the edge. And like I said, this is only the second time making this, so hopefully I have it right. Okay. Now it's open. Oh, and look what I did. Silly. There is a reason why you don't do it on that side. You do it on the other. And I think I did do it wrong. Shoot. All right, hold on. Let me show you my card. Because it is so cute. And I think I did it wrong. But we have it like this. Terrible. I will try to get that done. But I stamped the inside. And then this goes where it covers this up. So I'm trying to see what I did wrong. The front is that way. Yep. All right. Let's get this off. I'm going to use my undo and then we're going to start over. Goodness. Should have started on this one because it was still in my head and then I did the other one. So that's kind of what happens. All right. Thank God for undo, right? Wish I had money in that. All right. So let's look at my regular card. We have it like that. This goes like this. So this is the inside. So I did need to. I'm going to go ahead, take this off, and use the piece that I had before, and we'll just, whee. I will die cut my circles out using that. Hold on. Goodness, girls, you know, it's been, I'm just trying to find my die that I just showed you a minute ago. So maybe oh no, here it is. Got it. All right. So we're just going to die cut this. I'll be right back. I'm following the circle that I put in, and then we'll start all over. Okay. Let's look at this. Because I made it perfectly before. So we are going to, this gets put on here. So we're going to do that again. I am going to go ahead and get some more tear and tape. Goodness. Maybe I can get it on right this time. Sure, this has never happened to any one of you, right? All right. So this is going to go right on this edge. Because that's how this looks. All right. Then we have got, where's the other piece? Oh, here it is. We've got our front, and this is going to go here, right? Just making sure. And we want this part to be hooked to this part. I am sorry, this is like so frustrating. All right, so this goes onto here. I just had it backwards. I still had it right here. So we're just gonna put it on here. And I'm only gonna do it around that hole. Hopefully I have my holes lined up. I do. There it is. Okay. So you just want to make sure your holes and your paper is lined up. All right. Okay, so there we go. So now when you open it, this is going to slide into view. I don't know if you got to see that, but it's there. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the leaves that come in the stamp set, and I'm going to do it 4 times. I had my son's words in my head as I had to cut it quite a few times today as well, because I kept getting the numbers wrong. But he's like, when he lived here, I just hear the mantra from him: measure twice, cut once. All right. So we have all the leaves coming down. Then we're going to put my gold here. You just want to make sure when you put it back here that it's not going to impede this piece right here. So when you put this on, it doesn't matter if it goes over, as long as it stays between this and this. You just want to make sure that it does not hit this part right here. So I'm just going to put a little bit, because I don't want to put it on there. You know what? I think I just messed up. It's supposed to be, hold on. If I say hold on one more time, there is a need for erasers and undo. We don't want it on the back of this, we want it on the back of this. So at least you guys know. I may act like I know everything sometimes, but I don't. All right, so I'm going to put it to make sure it's over the hole. Put adhesive on here. Close this. All right, now it has the gold there. Ta-da! Okay, then I went ahead and, because you've already seen me do it, I went ahead and stamped and put, colored my elephants. So he goes right here in the middle because he's so cute. Then I wanted the mouse to be on the front because he's going to hold the sign. He's cute. Like I said, they're best friends. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stamp What a Happy Day. Still got a lot left on this. Okay, let's see if I can get this straight. Ha! First time. At least something's going right. Okay, so we're going to trim the edge and make this straight. There we go. And pop that up. So remember, when you go to put your gold on, put it on the adhesive on the back side. And then close your card. That is so true, Dottie. This is what I tell Pat all the time. Don't do what I just did because I got it wrong. All right, so I wanted to kind of go at an angle. Then we're going to put this guy right here because he's so happy. We have to stamp on here too. So we also want to put, let's see, my niece is having a baby. So, and I probably shouldn't do 2 because she's only having 1 and I'm only sending her 1 card, but I want it to be the same. So it says sweet little one, and that's going to go right in the middle. Then now that I know where the middle is, I can kind of open this up, and then I have this here and now I know where I can keep it. And I'm just going to put some leaves. So when he's in here, whoops, and he goes, see, look how cute that is, sweet little one. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and put him on. He's so cute. Just like that. So hopefully by the time I have my class, it'll be much easier, right? Okay, so let's put on the doodads because those were the only reason why I made this card. And I absolutely love these. I wish you could see what they look like, you know, how they are in like with the light. It's just, oh gosh, you guys, I guarantee if you buy them, you will be so happy. So put them on your list. I couldn't put them on the on my blog as a link because they're not available yet. So make sure you put them on for another, you know, once the new mini goes live. All right, so look at how sparkly those are. I don't know, you can tell. It's so pretty. Okay, so just open the card like that and look at how cute he is. I didn't get this perfect, but I don't think she's gonna mind. All right, so if you want this card, you gotta wait until after the 11th or 12th of next month, and then I can send it to you. So it just is so pretty. So let me show you the two, and then we can do a drawing, and you guys can decide which one you want. It depends on how patient you are. Because if you want this one, you have to wait. I'll have the one left over, so you both can't pick it. I might make one more before the class just to make sure. So maybe you both can pick it. I'll say that. So, Miss Pat, who is our winner today? Trying to clean up so you guys aren't distracted by everything else. There we go. I feel better that I've got it done. I wish I would have done it right the first time because I'm supposed to be teaching you, but I taught you what not to do. So that's just as good, right? But it's so cute. All right, just waiting on Pat. I will be off next week. I am going to visit my aunt who's elderly and my cousin who is too much fun to hang out with. Oh yay, Angie and Valerie. So Valerie, are you good? I know you have to wait normally anyway because you're in Scotland or Ireland. But thanks, Dottie. If you want this one, I can mail it out tomorrow. If you want this one, it has to wait. So, Angie, which one would you like? Oh, hey, Robin, I didn't even see you. I am so sorry. I must have been floundered at that second. So, you guys let me know which one you want. Valerie, you can always text me or send me an email because we talk that way too. And just let me know which one you guys want and whether you like these or not, even if I made a mistake. All right. So, the fancy fold. Okay. It's really not thick. It's not thick at all. So, I mean, it costs a little over $1 to mail it to you, but I'm, you know, it's all good. All right. So oh, good. Okay. So, Valerie, you have to wait on this one. I will get yours out tomorrow, Angie. All right, girls. Thank you so much. I will be gone next week, but the following week, I'm thinking about doing He's All That. So I know that it'll be past Father's Day because we won't be back until around then, but it's still good to have something. We could always make it for a birthday. All right. I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.